What's up, Rockland? It's Georgia, back with your We Are Rockland show. Bring Your Own Mug is back, which is perfect for a day like today. A cold day with a high of 64. Today is also Disney Day. Alright, let's get into the show. Do you ever get to school and realize that your Chromebook is dead and want to borrow a charger from the office? Well, unfortunately, we're running out of chargers. So if you borrowed one, please bring it back. Let's take a look at what could happen if you don't.
Do you have the charger?
No.
The charger you borrowed 2 months ago from the office.
I don't know.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Is your Chromebook charged?
Yeah.
Then where is it?
I don't know.
Why didn't you bring it back when you were done with it?
I don't know how to or where to.
You just bring it to the office and you stick it in the box for chargers.
You mean I can just bring it to the office and put it in a box?
Yes. No problems, no questions asked.
Better make sure to bring those chargers back. As we know, band is back and practicing, but what you might not know is that choir is back too.
Laughy's way.
4 years.
Oh wow.
I joined freshman year and here I am.
I started as a freshman, so I've been doing it since I was a freshman, yeah.
This is my 4th year in choir at Rockland.
This is my first year at Rockland choir because I'm a freshman, but I've been doing choir at in my grade school and stuff for a while.
So basically, the student conductor is someone who aids the teacher and also conducts the group and leads it. So it's kind of like you're kind of being taught by the teacher how to conduct as well.
Well, at first we couldn't sing and we had to do it all on Zoom, which you can't really sing on Zoom, so it was just kind of nothing for a while.
Well, we can't sing inside anymore and we have to sing over there in the teacher's lounge. We wheel out the piano and we just kind of go from there.
Well, at the beginning, when we started back going to school, we couldn't sing at all, so we were humming, and we also had these things called boom whackers, which is like you hit them against your leg and it makes a noise or a tone.
Yeah.
So we were trying to do songs with that, but
Yeah, it's really great. It just brings back all of the choir sense of things, singing together as a group. It's just great.
It feels really good. Choir was always kind of therapeutic in a way. It kind of helped calm me down, and because the people in every choir are always really fun, and you really relax in the middle of your day.
I'm a music guy. I just really like music, and this kind of helped me be a better musician.
I just liked singing. I liked performing arts. I first learned about what choir was like through my brother. He was in choir before me.
My dad is the teacher, and I've always been interested in music, and my brother did it. He's 2 years older than me, so it always looked fun to do, so I just joined.
It's a really fun group if you want to just get to know a lot of different people, because not everyone in choir is just choir nerd. There are a lot of different groups of people even in choir, so you don't have to be a choir kid to join choir.
I would say that it's a really good thing to try. It's not for everyone, but I think personally it's really fun, and I have a really good time doing it.
Just do it. It'll probably be the most fun in any class you'll have. You don't expect it, but you have so much fun in choir. Everyone's really awesome, and Mr. Speece makes it really fun.
Just go for it. What's the worst that can happen?
I know it's not just me that can't seem to find anything on Netflix. I feel like I've watched all the good movies and shows, and I can't bother myself to find anything interesting. Well, here's Tim and Jacob with some hidden gems.
Hey, what's up, Rockland? My name is Tim Sartain with my good friend Jacob Wadman, and I'm going to be describing you. It's been 8 long months of boredom and little to no entertainment, especially after you finished Tiger King. And all of that is because you ran out of stuff to watch during quarantine. Well, My friend and I are here to supply you with some media you probably haven't watched and I would recommend, hence the title of this segment, Hidden Gems.
That cry for water.
Now, let's start with the movie called The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, directed by the Coen brothers, who are responsible for making of The Big Lebowski, No Country for Old Men, and countless other hit films. The film was released on Netflix in 2015 and is an anthology of 6 stories that take place around the Wild West of the American Reconstruction and Expansion. Now, let me tell you, these 6 different stories are not created equal. In my personal opinion, I feel that some are better than others and that a couple of them are just straight up weird. However, it is still a very beautiful film to watch. I mean, just look at these beautiful shots of the American West. I don't want to get into a huge detail of each selective story. Some of them are very violent, so if you can't handle gore, I'd skip out on this one. And there are a lot of actors you probably recognize from films you've watched. And also, probably the best part about this film, it's where this meme came from.
First time.
Go to Tricia Thune for more.
An activist known as Johnny Bark has taken residence in this beloved tree and refuses to come down. What is he protesting? The expansion of high-cost, low-quality mini-mansions like this one here.
You gotta be kidding me.
Next is the show Arrested Development, directed by various people. Here's a list showing everyone. Some of them look familiar, huh? The reason I chose this show is because I think it's really underrated and it kind of reminds me of my family, even though I love them to death. The show follows a wealthy family named the Bluths. The Bluths own a bunch of land and real estate, and the father, George Bluth, gets arrested for selling land to terrorists in the Middle East. Now, the middle child, Michael Bluth, has to bring his family together so they don't hurt each other or even hurt his son's future at a normal life. The show is very hilarious and witty and will definitely remind you of your family. However, this show was canceled in 2006 from low viewership. Fast forward 7 years, Netflix revived it, and how was it, you may ask? It sucked, at least in my opinion, and the critics' opinion as well. But some people liked it, and if that's your thing, go ahead and enjoy it. Anyways, here's my friend Jacob, who kinda looks like Rick Astley, to finish off the segment.
Thanks for the intro, Tim. I would like to point out that Tim is a live-action Russell from Up. Anyways, back to the segment. A show I thought fit the description for Hidden Gem is Grimm, a 6-season-long show on Amazon Prime. The show takes place in Portland, Oregon. It centers around the Grimm fairy tales being real and Grimm's killing monsters.
This is no fairy tale. The stories are real. What they wrote about really happened. You are one of the last Grimms.
Grimms being the only ones who can see the monsters when they don't want to be seen. They are referred to as Vesant in the show, and it follows a homicide detective, Nick Burkhart, who discovers he is a Grimm and can see things others cannot. The show is full of twists and turns and is very entertaining. Throughout the show, he realizes that not all Vesant are bad. He works with them and uses his abilities as a Grimm to solve cases that are highly abnormal. Nick learns that key people throughout history have been Vesant and even some of his closest colleagues. However, a side note, it can be quite graphic from time to time. Viewer discretion is advised. I would highly recommend it to anyone looking for a new show to watch or some time to kill. The second pick I chose was AP Bio, a Peacock original. For those who don't know, Peacock is free but also has a premium paid version. The first 2 seasons of AP Bio are free. The show is centered around a Harvard professor, Jack Griffin, when he is passed up for his job at Stanford as head of philosophy. He reacts harshly and is blacklisted from all colleges. He then gets a job at a high school to teach AP Bio. The show is a comedy and is definitely worth a watch. He decides he won't be teaching AP Bio. Instead, he uses his time in class as a teacher to exact his revenge on his friend, an accomplished philosopher. Jack spends the majority of his time trying to get out of Toledo, where he's living in his dead mom's house. Throughout the show, the students try to get him to teach biology, to no avail. Side note, the show does contain adult humor and innuendos, so viewer discretion is advised. Again, the show is free on Peacock, and I would highly recommend it.
Harvard Jack. So it seems like you're enjoying yourself here?
God, no. Teaching high school in Toledo.
Last but not least, here's today's bulletin. There'll be a UNICEF Club meeting on the 8th, which is next Tuesday. Please email Ms. Gillette if you're interested. Cybersecurity Club is meeting today, Friday at 2:30 p.m. via Zoom. The link will be posted on the Schoology and Discord. We'll be discussing Cyber Patriots, CyberStart, and KringleCon. Last but not least, we have another mystery Bitmoji. This week's is a yoga warrior who teaches English. Happy Friday, Rockland.